and Taryn, and then Eric's supposed to be back this week healthy. So I'm going to bounce back and forth, I think, a little bit.
Is that okay with you? Can you play both?
Yeah, whatever I can do to help the team win. Played a little slot in high school as well. You know, it's a different game when you play inside. Just have a few more people to look at. But as I said, whatever I can do to help us win come this Saturday.
How tough was it to have to sit out that half against?
It would have been a lot tougher if we weren't doing as well as we were. Obviously, I would have loved to have been a part of the way we threw the ball around that first half. But, yeah, it was tough to sit up, and I was up in the box. It was a totally different perspective for me. But, yeah, I was excited to see our guys have success.
I'm going to ask probably some of the same things because I
right.
came in late, but just your thoughts on the situation without JD.
JD's kind of solidified the slot, punt returner, you know, been a key element of our success, and, you know, sad to see a simple injury like that kind of take a guy out for a few weeks, especially a guy like him who really gives everything he has to the team. You know, so it's going to hurt to not have him out there, but we have the guys to fill in, and I don't think it will slow us down all that much, but when he's ready to come back, we'll be excited to have him.
Did you mention that you might be involved in the punt?
Yeah, a few different guys. Did you say punt? Yeah, a few different guys have been back there catching them. Mm-hmm. I've been one of them, but I've been doing it all season, kind of behind JD in case anything went down with him getting hurt. But they haven't come out and said, you know, Skyler, you're catching them, or Cody, or down, or whoever it is that they decide.
You like that? Do you like being on the punt?
Yeah, I'd love to be out there, make a play. If they, you know, we've had some different schemes, especially last week with Boise kind of lining up and funky things, doing rugby kicks. So, but Wisconsin's pretty traditional in everything that they do. You know, smash mouth football and kick it straight. So, if they trust me to be back there, I'm going to do my best to help us get yards and help the offense rolling.
So you get to be moving around, maybe on offense, maybe on special teams, just like being that, you know, kind of that X factor guy that, hey, I can go wherever.
Yeah, I know. I'm glad that the coaches and my teammates trust me to put me in spots like that, and so like I said, whatever I can do to help our team win.
With obviously with JD being out at the slot, what's been the slot receiver rotation? Is it been you and anybody else? Eric Thornton maybe? Or?
Yeah, Eric's still coming off an injury. He should be good, I think, by the weekend. And Taryn's been in there, and he's kind of been rotating in all season at age. So, you know, I'm learning a few different things, but for the most part, I knew what the slot guy was doing. So it hasn't been so much a transition, but I anticipate bouncing both outside and inside.
And with the outside receiver, with you maybe moving into the inside, what's been the rotation on the outside?
Kind of the same. You know, when I was out the first half, Kurt and Marcus played a little bit more and did a great job. And so I don't think it will slow the outside down at all. And obviously we have some great guys, Cody, Ross, Mitch, and then Kurt and Marcus. So whatever we got to do, I don't think there's any drop-off. It
just means more opportunities on the outside, maybe?
Yeah, I think Kurt and Marcus and Mitch and Ross, those guys, because Cody, he seems to be the guy in there most of the time, as he deserves it. No, so all those guys are going to step up and make plays. So.
Yeah.
Did you talk about when you found out or what happened as far as the injury went?
Yeah, so we had our team activity Wednesday, and then the next morning I had a class with Taysom, and he told me. And so that was the first time I had heard, but I didn't know the extent of how long he was going to be out or if he was going to get surgery. That all came kind of later. But, yeah, it's sad to hear it, but he's out there, you know, coaching us up, and it's a little fireball. So excited to have him kind of at my side as I'm learning kind of the stuff that he does and what makes him successful.
Do you remember your initial impression? Just what you were
just kind of sad. I felt bad for the guy, you know. He, as I was saying earlier, he's just been a key part of our success over the last few years, both on special teams, on offense. He's a captain, you know, someone I've looked up to as a walk-on who earned a scholarship. So, you know, just his presence, his leadership, you know, his effort, something that we're obviously going to miss. But he's going to be there and rooting us on and coaching us up. So we should be ready to go.
Yeah, in the past, JD said he admired you because you guys have similar roots. You guys kind of came here as walk-ons, made the team, and you contribute heavily to this program. And likewise, you've kind of given similar compliments to him. You see him go down. We see a guy like that. You have so much kind of go down like that. What goes through your mind?
Just for him being a senior and his last few games, some big games on our schedule, and it's just sad to see an injury like that, to take him out. Hopefully he was moving his hand today, so hopefully the recovery is quick and he's back on the field. It's kind of good timing with the bye week. If anything's going to happen, a few extra days to get better, have a surgery. So, but I was just kind of disappointed, sad, felt bad for the guy who's given so much to the program. And was looking forward to him getting better and having a chance to help us out. Hopefully, the last couple games of the year.
So when you go out there, and everybody writes, always puts a little marker on their sleeves and whatnot. What number are you going to have?
Oh, well, I don't have big enough biceps to draw anything on them like these other guys. So, no, I'll just be thinking about him and playing for him as well as I do for everyone else on the team.
Perfect.